Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Donkey Kong Country. Hopefully you're having a good Saturday. Just thought that we dig into a little bit more of a classic game today. Hopefully you're all having a great Saturday, as I just mentioned. Really looking forward to digging into this one. This game came out in 1994. I remember my dad bringing it home for me. This and Super Tennis, which I didn't expect, but that's a very distinct memory for me. And I also remember having the Nintendo Power, I guess, VHS preview tape for this game that kind of went into how the game was made. This game, Detank BD, this game came out in 1994. However, you can measure however classic that is to you. Based on its release date. Smokey, yes, letting the hair down because it's drying, because as I told you earlier, I washed it out. And it turns out, when your hair is really long, it takes a while to dry. But it is a platformer. Classically, Shigeru Miyamoto of Nintendo did not like the art direction of this game. And I think specifically because of this game and a couple others that were coming out at the time, he changed the direction, or at least gave pretty strong direction for how Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island was made. Like, he didn't... I'm not sure... Oh, man, missed it. I'm not sure if he was a big fan of like the 3D rendered graphics, and I think that's why Yoshi's Island ended up being a little bit more cartoony. I don't know all of the secrets of this game. I know that each level has a lot of different bonus barrels and kind of like secret worlds and bonuses and stuff. We'll be picking up the ones that I remember along the way. So in the beginning, that might be a few more, but as we go, my memory of the game is not super great. Yeah, I have a lot of really great memories of this game. I know that a lot of people like the later ones in the series a little bit better, but I didn't play those ones as much, so I'm really more fond of this one. Let's see here. Those are idols that you can pick up to unlock a bonus game later on. I'm going to try to explain as much as I can for people who might be unfamiliar with this game while the levels are still easy and I can get by on muscle memory. I can see some of the movements Diddy Kong are making, same in Smash, incredible. Yeah, this is where some of it came from for sure. They don't have their weapons though, so there's no coconut gun for DK and no peanut poppers or whatever they were called for Diddy. Just good old jumping and bopping. But I do remember when this game came out, it really was one of those games where people looked at it and they're like, wow, I can't believe that graphics are like this on the Super Nintendo. Especially if you compare it to something like Super Mario World that had just come out, 3 years before. Or even things like Star Fox, right, which had the polygonal 3D graphics. Oh yeah, the signature cartwheel is definitely there, the dash attack. Whoa. And also the layering of effects, so you have the rain in the foreground, the lightning in the background. All sorts of goodies. Oh, geez. And depending on how you're viewing the game, I don't think I have the CRT filter turned on. I'm playing this via the Nintendo Switch, but I know it can look a little muddy, but on a CRT, it really was... The graphics really were like next level 3D, maybe in squint vision, looking really great. Cranky Kong, always taking us out. Or Link to the Past, that's right. Even though it's a completely different graphical style. Right, like I don't think that anyone would argue that Link to the Past, for example, looks bad. It was just a totally different kind of cartoony graphic style, more flat graphic style. I mean, I guess another way to look at it is that this game was only 2 years before Mario 64. So you can kind of take if that's a more apt comparison for like where video game graphics were going at the time, I think that that's kind of an interesting comparison. Or even looking at how different games were using pre-rendered graphics at the time. So things like, even things like, I'm thinking of Final Fantasy VII, you know, like moving characters on pre-rendered backgrounds. It was just a different kind of art style. We've so far avoided dying, which is nice. This game is old enough that I remember ordering from Nintendo Power the soundtrack on a cassette tape because I did not have a CD player at the time. Just kind of wild. Beware of snakes. But yeah, I'm really curious to know if have any of you played. I know it sounds like Smokey has, but have any of you played any of the Donkey Kong Country series? Do the Super Nintendo ones, you know, were those formative for you, or did you ever play them later on? Do you have a favorite of the three? Oops, a little too close. I have not played any of these. I'm really hoping that the other ones are added to the Nintendo Switch service, Nintendo Switch Super Nintendo service also. But even just this first one is really great. Oh gosh, first death. So I've played all three. This is the only one that I've finished. I'm pretty sure I've gotten close to finishing the second one, but never did. And then I had the third one on Virtual Console on the Wii, but never finished it because I got stuck on the level where they reverse your controls. And I know that that's really close to the end, but I was never able to do it. Played 1 and 2 a lot when I was younger. Never played much of 3. I feel 2 is the best one, but 1 would be my favorite. I think I feel the same way. There's a real cleanliness to how in the second one every level has 2 bonuses. You know, they all have the DK coin. It's more uniform that way, because I do know that there are some levels in this one, for example, that have like 5 bonus levels to find, and that's crazy. Or the one that's really well known is that there's a secret level inside a secret level, but there's no indication that that even exists anywhere else. And so it just makes things a little bit more obscure. Whereas 2 kind of cleans that up and makes it easier for people. I really like 3, but it also came out really close to the end of the Super Nintendo's lifespan. One of the NPCs is actually playing an N64 in like the background of her stage, which I think is kind of fun. But it also leans a lot more heavily on having stage gimmicks in a way that this one and the second one don't as much. But if that's your kind of thing, it's a really cool thing to have. So this is Espresso the ostrich, one of the animal buddies. I'm messing this up. So when you collect 3 of the golden statues of any of the animal buddies, you transform into them and then go into a bonus stage where you can get extra lives. Just trying to get as many as we can now. I'm sure that there's somebody out there who's got like the optimized strat for how you're supposed to grab these. But I am not that person. Oh, too short of a 6 extra life. Too bad. But yeah, Detank BD, if you're looking for this, it is on the Switch service, which is really nice. Sent a little bit backwards here. This is On Guard, the swordfish, another one of the buddies. Nice. Yeah, so we're just gonna be playing, you know, for at least the first couple of worlds, or just see how far we can get until either the muscle memory runs out or we get kind of tired. But it's always fun to go through some of these classic games. Taking a little bit of a shortcut here to go through some of the more challenging parts of this level. Oops. Of course, as soon as I say that, I get knocked. Remember the first time I played the minecart level as a kid that blew my mind. Definitely was... I'd never seen anything like that for sure. Before, that's for sure. Getting there shortly, actually. That's a good point, though. I do think that this was one of the first games that I played where the platforming all had, like, different kinds. So it wasn't just, for example, like Mario running through whatever. It was, oh, shoot. You know, sometimes the Kongs are on mine carts, or sometimes, you know, in later games they're on planes or on rockets or something like that. Which is definitely something that, you know, maybe Kirby or a different Nintendo hero might do, but not something that Mario would do. And that's what I was playing the most of at the time. This is also one of the first games that I remember playing where it was like a genuinely challenging platformer. Like, you can see now I have 20 plus lives, but even that's not much reassurance versus how difficult some of these sections are. And like, there's a flow to get into to beating these, but sometimes you just can't get it. So we're gonna save the game with candy. You can see my practice file from earlier this week when I was revving myself up to do this. And here's our first boss, a giant version of one of the gophers, I guess. And look at all these bananas, like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of bananas in the background. Like, oh shoot. Does DK need that much potassium? We don't know. That's bananas. Certainly is. All right, and just like that, we're in the second world of 6, I believe. But all I remember is that the difficulty in this game ramps up pretty quickly after the second world. And even in the second world, there are some pretty dicey things to take care of, so. It's another one of the animal buddies. This is Winky the frog, a really big frog. Or maybe the Kongs are just small. It's hard for us to know. Yeah, but the beginning of this game has extremely generous special areas. Probably because they know that the latter part of the game is really hard. Nice. All right, Smokey, this one's for you. There's a secret back there that lets you skip everything, but we're not going to do that. That'd be foolish. The scarier one of this is the one that comes a lot later where instead of the cart jumping with you, the Kongs jump out of the cart. I remember that one really scared me as a kid. Oh, great. Not super efficient. And it has the red light, green light mechanic. Yep. Yeah, I remember the doubling thing is in the bottom. So let's see if we can get the thing up top first. Bonus room. Is it here? Yeah. Right, let's make a beeline for the bottom. There we go. But I don't know where it's gonna put us back. Put us all the way back at the beginning. It's no good. I'm gonna feel like a fool if I mess up. But this is definitely a level that I replayed a lot if I was playing this game when I was younger, just going through all my favorite levels. Oh my gosh, those jumps never feel safe. No! Okay, landing on a guy, not safe. It's good to know. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll try it. One more time. Hate those carts, yeah. It's also tricky because you're not quite sure what part of the Kong's cart really counts, you know? It's a little clenchy. There we go. One last guy. Nailed it. Right, a little bit of a breather for the next kind of challenging one. Why would I need that tire? That's weird. Oh, shoot. Oh, you need the tire for the beginning? Is there something that I missed? Oh, it's okay. Oh, don't roll off. Okay. Whoa. I do remember thinking that that door was weird because usually you need a barrel to open one of these caves, but they don't. And that, like, that one's already just open. It's a really high clearance cave. Jump right into that bee. What are they called? Zingers? There we go. Can I just make it? Yeah. All right. Stop and Go Station. This is the one with the red light, green light mechanics, and this one used to terrify me as a small child. So if you touch the barrel and turn the lights red, these guys stop moving and become non-problems. But as soon as the lights turn green again, they become threatening. Whoop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoops. I'm appreciating the lack of a timer in the bonus areas, because I know in the second one and third one that's a thing, but I guess there's a reason for that in those ones since they have more concrete rewards than just bananas and extra lives. Oh, I don't appreciate that. I do think it's interesting that there's a secret in both Stop and Go Station and in the minecart level that let you skip most of the level. Like here, it's right at the beginning. You can jump over this. And then this takes you all the way to the end. And I'm wondering if those were developer features that they just turned into secrets, or if it was, you know, genuinely like, you know, secret adaptive difficulty, maybe. Maybe that's giving them too much credit, but uh-oh. But I do think that it's interesting that there are levels that are like that, where there's a function to just skip to the end right away. A little out of character for how hard the Donkey Kong Country games would become, or would be known for becoming. Like Tropical Freeze and Donkey Kong Country Returns. Those games are super difficult. Speedrunner's dream. That's true. Games like this that have all those secrets and, you know, all the different multiple paths. That's always something that's really exciting. Freeze was brutal. Freeze was a game that I played through all the way co-op with a good buddy of mine, and we had a real hard time with it. It was enjoyable, but yeah, it was very, very challenging. It's a blast and infuriating at the same time. It's very true. And I think that that's a pretty good accomplishment in, I guess, like the modern era that game was made, that it can be that infuriating, but it doesn't just make you want to quit. Like, you actually want to try and beat the game. There are a lot of games that are built just to be, that are frustrating just to be frustrating. But Tropical Freeze is the kind of game where, you know, it's infuriating, but you can feel the challenge, you know, like just within your fingertips, and you want to dig into it more. And I think that's something that, I guess it's Retro Studios, but also Rare, who made these original ones, were all really good at. It's a different kind of challenge that you appreciate from having from, say, a Mario game. Oh, I only got Ong. It's okay. Snakes. See, I remember some things about this game. I don't need those bananas. Second boss. Yeah, thanks y'all for joining today. If you haven't already done so, please say hi to everyone who's in the chat, who's hanging out. Would also love to hear from you. Do you have experience with the Donkey Kong Country games? Do you have a favorite one? Are you a Donkey Kong main in Smash Brothers? Are you more of an arcade purist? You know, like, what's your deal with Donkey Kong? Do you like this version of him? Do you like the old school versions? Are you a Tropical Freeze person? Who's your DK? That's what I want to know. And here we are in the third world. This is where it starts to ramp up for sure. These backgrounds always remind me of really specific, like Windows 95 or Windows 98 screensavers. Love the music. Yeah, the music is great too. Oh no! Oh, I always do that. Can't pull back. Gotta go forward. The thing that I remember about this world is that it's quite some time until you're able to access a save point. So I would always dread starting a new game here, or progressing here if I was playing a new game, because I'd be afraid that I'd run out of lives before hitting a save point. And that's something that thankfully the modern iterations of this game don't make you do. This, we can go here, I think. Oh, broke it. Mind. That's close. Only at the O. Oh gosh, is it this one? Nope. It's this one right here. Oh hey, that's not nice. Nice to reload our Kongs. Of course. Oh, and I jumped over the G. Well, it's okay. Yeah, so the example is in this one, you need to be 2 levels before you can get to a save point, before you get access to a save point again, which is really challenging. I think I learned that tip from the DKC VHS tape. Nice. I do love the detail of these backgrounds too. Whoa. Ooh, I thought that was too late. There's where the secret is. Ooh. Oh, very merciful. I don't remember this being this nerve-wracking, but I guess of course it would have to be. Of course. Oh, get us out of here. Gonna keep going. Here we are back to our Windows 98 background. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's okay. The secret is probably here. Or no, that's not true because you'd have to carry the barrel on a rope. Man, if bees were that big in real life, game over. All bees were Beedrill. I don't think I'd be into it. New meaning for murder hornets. Oh. Too many vultures. What are they all doing in the forest? No? Well, it's okay. Alright, another temple level. Nice. Not what I expected, but I'll take it anyway. This is the one where I'm not sure what the optimal way to get the doubler. Actually, the optimal way is probably to take this way that I'm taking now back. Because then you'd be able to... Well, it's okay. That's what happens when you're thinking on your feet, I guess. It's okay. Oh, can we even get there? This timer goes so quickly. No. Spent too much time. Let's get back to this level properly. Alright, good. Don't even need to worry about the letters. Oh, it's an Indiana Jones situation. I see. Ooh. Is it still chasing? I guess it is, because we can still hear it. Trust the banana arrow. That's right. And this bonus, you just stomp on this guy a bunch of times. Eventually, he gives you something good. Oh! That's it? Not a one-up. Who would have thought? I like that DK can jump high enough that I can just do that, or try that over and over. Feel better if I had a DK barrel, though. So a lot of this is kind of blind running. Well, there's my one-up. That's not so bad. All right. Made it to the save, which is nice. Now this is the one that is legendary for having 5 or 6 or some crazy number of... That's not what I wanted to do with the barrel. Crazy number of secrets, but I do not know where those are. Well, now I get another chance at using the metal barrel. So, so that's nice. At some point, I will have to jump off of this because staying on it will kill me, but nice little secret there. Alright. So with espresso, I lose the ability to jump on enemies, but shorter enemies pass right under me. I feel a lot better now that I have Diddy, just in case. Oh, shoot. Well, there he goes. Get out of here. Whoa. Whoa. No DK barrel. I save again, actually. Let's keep it going. I think this is the track that everyone kind of remembers from this game as being really relaxing. The companion to, I guess, Sticker Brush Symphony in the next one. Oh, I don't like this. I think I even missed On Guard already. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take this. What's up, my dude? Hello, Kevinception. Thank you for the follow the other day, by the way. Hopefully you're having a good evening or whatever time it is where you are. Just going through Donkey Kong Country. Sure, I'm having a great evening. That's good to hear. Have an exciting day or day in, staycation? What are we up to? This is where sharks will start coming at me, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different water level. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Third boss already. Man, we're almost halfway through this game. Exploring Microsoft Flight Simulator this weekend. That's really cool. I've heard really good things about the newest iteration. It looks so good. I would try it if I had a more powerful computer, but If I tried it on my computer, it would probably just look like Pilot Wings. And not even Pilot Wings 64. Oh, jeez. Ooh. Is there anything that you've checked out in Flight Simulator that's kind of been your favorite thing to see? Any interesting international locales? Even modern CPUs struggle with Flight Sim. Well, I would assume so just because of how much stuff is in it. Flying low over Antarctica is great. Oh, I can imagine. Given the resources, I would love to visit real Antarctica while it still exists. But I don't know if I will have the means to do so. There's a podcaster that I follow, Brady Heron, who went with his wife a few years ago, and the description, the way that he described it was really incredible. Whoa. No. Might not have been the right move. Nope. Gotta be a little more careful going through there. Now, when you're playing Flight Simulator, do you... I guess I'm not familiar enough with it. Do you like take full manual control of the plane, or is it like how close to flying a plane do you make it, or do you just kind of set it to, I want to check out this place, fly me over X location? Gotta try a little bit harder here. All right. Started off with full assist so I could just screw around. That's probably a good way to go. I remember, but the controls get pretty in depth. Oh, that's good to know. I remember having a student several years ago who he wanted to be a flight engineer or an astronautics engineer, and he played a lot of Flight Simulator. And when we were in a prop plane together, he got really freaked out in the moment that he heard the siren that he recognized from Flight Simulator that told him that the plane was stalling, and it happened as we were landing, so we were fine. But that's what he went on and on about. He was like, I've heard that noise come out of my computer so many times to tell me that I'm doing something wrong. And I was like, oh, that's not a great sign when you hear that in real life, I guess. Oops, completely missed. As usual. Let's see if I can get this. Hit by the bird. It's just the O. Like that. Don't need that badly. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's a pleasant secret. I don't think I've ever seen this before. But that's nice and lucky for me. I'll take it. But I do know that it gets more challenging in some of the next ones. I don't know how to spell Kong, apparently. So the gimmick in this one is that these blue ropes take you up automatically. These brown ones take you down automatically. I remember how this goes now. Oh gosh. To here? Yeah. It's okay, DK. Don't feel bad. Oops. Come on. Man. Oh, shoot. That's what happens when you go too fast. I didn't even make it to the halfway point. It's the armadillo. There it is. Another armadillo here. Rope with a bee. Of course. Oh my gosh. I think there's this level and maybe 2 more before the save point. Which is very devious. We'll make it. No Probalo. There's the halfway point. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is just gonna make it harder. I want to know what kind of bees are at the bottom of this thing. Okay. It's hopeful. Nice. Still a couple of tough levels left before save point, though. A layered bonus stage. Nice, I'll take 6 extra lives. Couldn't quite get one more, though. Oops. Doing that. I keep doing that. Go. That's a little more comforting. Is this even safe? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is there no barrel section in this one? Apparently not. Okay. It's good for me then. Ooh. Oh, get out of here, squid. Oh, why'd I go for that? That was poor. But now I know. My insurance. Okay, the bananas are a trap. Go down. Oh, hey. my gosh. Right perfectly in the way. Kind of hoping that octopus just wouldn't go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's a relief. I don't appreciate those sharks either. Oh my gosh. Oh, makes a big path. I don't think I actually wanted that because I'm gonna have to redo a part of the level. That's okay. Kind of forgot how close that was to the beginning. We could have gotten a few more extra lives than that. As long as I can get about 6 extra lives from those, I think that's still a good number, though. Alright. Right, that's where I saw the shark. This one goes, and I can go up. Oh, right into the shark's mouth. Oh my gosh. This particular stretch is really cruel that they make you have 5 levels at the beginning of a world before you get to the save point. You like to believe urban legends slash what people have said kind of later on is that it might have been on purpose to stop people from renting the game and beating it all at once by introducing a really big difficulty spike. There are some games that I believe that for. So then there's going to be this. Go down. There are 2 sharks right here. Let's go. It's only the end. Oh, nice. This will hopefully make things a little bit easier. Oh, let's get out of there. Five whole levels before you can get a save point. That's a lot. Alright, now I remember not liking this level in the original game because every time you turn the camera, you change direction, Squawks would shine the light right in your eyes. I think they've reduced that effect in this version. Rightfully so because of epilepsy concerns. Ooh, it's a close one. Nice. Still a great sound effect that I know that they reused in later Donkey Kong Country games. Oh, that's wild that they put the G in there. Oh man, that would have been wild with the original lighting effects. That lantern flashing in your face that many times? Be no good. %45 of the game. A little bit farther. I say as my muscle memory for the game is rapidly running out. I'll regret that. Probably. I just remember the next world being a whole lot of trouble. Why did I do that? Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Foolish. All right. Now to keep going. Is that it? Alright. It's the first boss, but now he makes super jumps in between each vulnerable period. So I remember this. Oh! Alright, let's press on. Yeah, I might regret that, but... Where's the fun if you don't play the part of the game that you don't remember? Oh, I didn't even make it. There's a secret down there. Was I supposed to be able to go through there? Gotta be more purpose to this than this, I thought. Okay. Might have been a secret there too. Actually check. Yep. How were you supposed to do that? Oh my gosh. Oh, they slow down. You're gonna know. I just paid attention. Let's try again. Yep. These guys out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Of course. It's very generous. I think I'm being too impatient there. I need to see if the pattern changes. I have very distinct memories of this level as a small kid and getting very frustrated with my cousins who were playing this with me. And it was one of those things where we were getting frustrated because we weren't able to get to a save point. So I have very distinct memories of that. 2, 3. 1, 2. Turns out that those things had a pattern all this time. More than 20 years later, figured it out. Who would have known? Ah, yes. This is one that Smokey was talking about earlier. I remember this. And then there's a later one where you have to get fuel barrels for them, too. And I remember that one being kind of a pain. Oh my gosh. I like that it just chooses to arbitrarily speed up and slow down. It's great. Get out of here. Oh no. Well, it's okay. Get off my platform. Oh, Moa. I appreciate that. So if you were Diddy, that would be terrible because Diddy can't kill those things. Or I guess he can roll into them, but it's not a great proposition. Oh, thank you. This is also terrible because Diddy can't kill those either. Get me off of this thing. Ooh. Of course. Do better than that. Almost did the exact same thing. There's no secret along that wall. I can tell you that much. One more time. Let's try this again. It's always the little enemies you gotta watch out for. Nope. There's a bee on this rope also. Feels like the main line of the level, which means we might have missed a secret back there, but that's okay. There was even a barrel there, confirming my suspicion. Out of here. Aw, come on. Oh, I see. Let's take those out. Doing just patrolling just right there. Come on. There we go. Oh, I thought I didn't make that. Of course. Get out of here. Oh, get me out of here. Ooh. This is gross, Diddy. Why are you swimming in green water? It's not a good sign at all. You think you find all these secrets, but there's no on guard. It's just a shark and a bunch of bananas. It's not a good prize. Oh my gosh. None of these are worth it. I should stop going for them. Alright. Maybe more of a mainline approach instead. Ooh. Let's bit it right there. The thing I remember this one is that you do have to be mindful of holding up and down when you're swimming because it does affect your swim speed. At least it feels like it does. Oh no. Oh, come on. All right. Let's keep it going. Second time I run into that thing. If I die again, I'll try to take my time there. I guess it's what part of what these games were about back in the day was building up that repetition. I guess that's true of any platformer. It's not really unique to this, but it feels especially true here. Like Big Shocker, right? Like a game that I haven't played in quite some time. The way to get better at it is repetition. Like, oh, shocking surprise. Already at the halfway point. That's nice to know. This has secret written all over it right here. Yeah. Of course. Oh no! That's not on guard. That's not a good prize. Thankfully, I got that halfway point. There's a shark here. I think I have to go the lower route. There he is. Oh no. Whoa. Oh jeez. Is that how there was no wall for him to bounce off of? It's a pleasant surprise. Of course. Oh my gosh. It's not a good prize. I have to think that I was pretty close. But I didn't see the arrow sign, so maybe not. Finding on guard here is a good prize. Oh no, he goes all the way over there. Thankfully he comes back. It's kind of an ominous texture in the very back there. I hadn't even noticed it. Kind of looks like a grinder. Like a horizontal metal something. Not even sure if the shortcut is useful. Whoop. But I'll take it. Oh, thank goodness. What's up, Cranky? Alright, this is the one we were talking about earlier where instead of hopping with the cart, the Kongs hop out of it when they jump. Not a good feeling. And unlike the first one, I don't think that there's a way to skip ahead. It's just all stress all the time. Already hitting the halfway is a nice feeling, though. Of course. That's what I get for saying something about the halfway. Made that mistake twice now. It's okay, I have 60-something lives. Saying that has probably cursed me. That's okay. Oh my gosh. 61. At least now I know exactly how many I have. Missed the barrel. Yeah, it only puts me here. That's good to know. Such a waste of infrastructure. All these carts just going into the abyss. So I feel like we could do better. Oh no. That was not the way to to get that bonus barrel. It's okay. It was right at the end too. It's too bad. Ooh. Almost got taken out by a gopher. Right. Blackout basement. This isn't already the boss, I don't think. No, okay. Ah yes, my favorite platforming trope. You can't see. Completely remove the enemies. Love this track though, the music is great. Whoa, whoa, whoa. More there than I thought. Halfway. Saw you. It's nice that we can just barely see the yellow tape on the main platforms. Still, really stressful. The only game I feel like I like this mechanic in is Spark Mandrill stage in Mega Man X. Other than that, I don't like this at all. Yeah, I don't... Screw you. But we keep going. Ah, boss. This one I remember being more simple. Tries to squish you and then it shoots out enemies. This is very Super Mario World Bowser-ish, where they're just dropping things on you. It's very classic, the Futurama situation. You know, you should be aiming where I'm going to be instead of where I am. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ass boys. Get out of here. Right, and we're already in the final world. Thank you all for joining today. If you're just tuning in with us, playing through Donkey Kong Country, as you can tell. Didn't think I'd be going through the whole game, but admittedly a lot shorter than I remember it being for when I was a young kid, and this was very challenging for me. Not to say that this game is easy by any means, but it's still a very solid platforming challenge. But it was just recently added to the Super Nintendo service on the Switch. A welcome addition to that group of games. So, oh shoot. So I thought I'd go through it today. Apparently it doesn't just drop you off on the platform like I thought it did. And crucially, I do not remember how many levels you have to go through before you hit a save point in this world, so that's something we're just going to have to cope with. It's okay. Oh, I'd really like that. Maybe I don't need it. I'll take this though. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if that's enough fuel though. Oh. I didn't know it would automatically deduct a life. It's interesting that it doesn't just soft lock you. we go. Oh my gosh. Tire's just gonna mess me up. Right? Just gotta keep it moving. Here we go. Oh no. Oh gosh. It's nice that he's contained. Of course I messed that up. Oh no. Bye, Rambi. Nope. Can't duck under it. Mm-hmm. That's very Super Mario. Nice. All right, let's try the next one. Yeah. Definitely getting to levels that I've only played a couple of times in my entire life. Nice. I don't know of many other opportunities you actually have to make that many jumps on enemies in a row, but they do tell you early on that you can get a bonus for that. So I do think it is kind of surprising that that situation isn't presented more often. I like these, and I don't like these. Of course. Nice. Because it doesn't really matter if you can see that or not. These claptraps that can jump with you are pretty dangerous. Oh man. Let's keep it going. This is a tough level. This will help us skip a little bit of it. I like that it includes that light barrel there, even though you don't really need it, since you can mash your way through there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here. There's another one here. Great. Can't even see. Don't like that at all. Well, at least you can see their eyes. It's not so bad. Oh my gosh. Bring it on, Makey Kong. It's gonna be like another... Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh. I think this is the last level before the final boss. I didn't jump early enough. Of course. Keep going. Get down there. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's good to know. That's no good. Whoa, whoa, hey, change direction. Oh my gosh. Diddy's just not buff enough for this challenge. That's what I should do. Actually, I should swap so that, well, it doesn't really... because it doesn't really matter. How else is that supposed to work? Oh, well, I could have thrown it. Probably a secret under one of those. Of course. What else would have been over there? Keep it going. Well, shoot. Yeah, if you missed that, it's all over. Oh my gosh, it actually gave me enough. Okay. Right. Oh, you're supposed to go left. That's why there's bananas there. Now we know. All right. Yep. Change to DK. So that doesn't happen anymore. Okay. This part. Get the next barrel after this. Go left. Over the B. This guy. Throw. It's nice. Nice, we did it. Save again. Oh, okay, of course, there's a there's a world boss first. Why is this bird spinning out walnuts at us? Who knows? It's all canon to this universe. Is it so high up? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Got it. Whew. Hey, we've come almost to the end of the adventure. I've only done this boss fight 2 or 3 times in my entire life, so let's see how long it takes me to figure all this out. There's our dude. Get out of here. And he runs. Throws the crown. Right. There's the crown. And it should come back. And he throws the crown again. Back. Follow it over. And he'll throw the crown again. And he'll fake us out. I'm amazed at how much of this I remember. I'm also really glad. I remember this faking me out when I was a little kid. And I'm very glad that they don't show this to you every single time that you repeat this boss fight. Otherwise, it would have been really infuriating. Get him. Yep. Short hop. Big leap. Whoa, 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 whoa. One shot, one try. Ooh. Man, imagine that. Actually went through the whole thing. Just not my original plan today, but I guess that works. Oh, my thumb. That is very true, Cranky. I did not find everything. And I never have. This is not a game I've ever 100%ed. Those bananas are gigantic. Those aren't just, what are the kind of bananas that we have now? Because we only have one kind of banana left. This is definitely one of my favorite kind of endings for a Super Nintendo era game, like the enemy parade at the end of the game. Super Mario World does it also, but it's always just fun to kind of see all the stuff that they put into the game this way. Very cool. I want to know if Candy Kong knows that DK and Diddy are keeping a giant poster of her in their house, but maybe that was a gift from her. Who knows? Oh. Yeah, very cool. Very cool adventure. Only took us just over 2 hours to finish, which is definitely a lot shorter than the first time that I played this game. It must have taken me months to beat it for the first time, but I was a lot younger back then too. The thing that I do like about these old games is that they really crammed a lot of game into the game, so that if you wanted to take it nice and slow and, you know, get 100% completion, you definitely could. If you wanted to speedrun it, not that I speedran it here, but, you know, if you wanted to speedrun it, it's not like it's an absurd length of game. We finished it very casually in just over 2 hours, so that's like a good length of game to play. And it filled some time here for us this evening on Saturday, so I think that that's pretty great. The other thing that I really love about this game is just showing off what they were able to do in 1994. You know, taking the 3D models and turning those models into sprites and something that looks this good, again on a 16-bit platform in the early 90s. That's pretty amazing. And kind of showing what those pre-rendered graphics could look like, even if they were flattened into flat graphics for, you know, the backgrounds and things like that. It all looks great. And it was the introduction of Diddy Kong, too, who still exists in, you know, Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze and Super Smash Brothers. It's not very nice, DK. It's kind of wild to be watching a cutscene in one of these games animated that way. Sure you did, Cranky. It took less than an hour. I wonder what... I'm sure that real speedruns of this game are much faster than that. I'll probably look that up after we're done. They're probably very, very quick. Or I wouldn't be surprised if they were anyway. It's nice to see this classic font also. Who knows what all these people are doing nowadays? Hopefully still having, you know, really great video game careers or whatever it is they're doing now. Shigeru Miyamoto. And what would be the beginning of a great partnership between Nintendo and Rare. At least I assume it's the beginning. I wonder if what might have come before. And there it is, Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. Thank you for joining me, especially if you stuck with me from the beginning to the end. I didn't think I'd be playing for the full game, but here we go. Thanks for joining me on this kind of classic adventure. I know that Detank BD will always make fun of me for calling things classic, but this really is. And fun platformer. If you haven't yet tried it, it's available on both the Super Nintendo Classic, if you were able to snag one of those, and also now the Nintendo Switch Super Nintendo service. Give it a try if you haven't had a chance to yet, or revisit it. I totally think that it's worth revisiting. We'll probably close it there tonight. Thank you so much for joining me on our adventure today. Really happy to have you here. And please have a great night. Please have a relaxing rest of your Saturday and rest of your weekend, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Please feel free to give me a follow on Twitch if that's your thing. I usually play classic games here. I play a lot of Tetris 99, Puyo Puyo Tetris. We recently just finished Paper Mario the Origami King, which is a newer game, of course. But we'll probably be visiting some of these more old school games for a little while before dipping into something a little more modern. So thank you for checking me out today. Please have a great evening and take care.